So before I start this video, I'm not sponsored and I did not get this chair for free. Now I got it for $140 plus tax, $148 free shipping. I got it on December 26th. Came in 2 pieces, this part and this part. You just snap this in and you're good to go. Now for $140, it's a great price. It goes for $200. I don't think it's worth investing $200 on this. You know, this chair is not for tall people or extremely heavy people. If you're like 6'1", 6'2", you're going to be sitting on this chair and your head is going to overlap it. Like me, I'm 5'8". When I sit on it, I'm pretty good. I'm set. I'm 195 and no issues whatsoever. But if you're a really big dude, tall dude, I believe the SRL gaming recliner might be better for you. I originally wanted that chair, but they were charging $50 shipping. And I was going to spend over $100 extra for that chair over this one. I said, you know what, let me go with this. Plus, I feel like the rotating feature and the rocking feature on that chair will eventually start acting up in the future with all that weight and that pressure onto that rotating thing in the bottom it has. So I said, you know what, let me just get a cheap chair for now, see if it'll last me for a good 2 years or so, and then I'll invest into a lazy boy. If I were you, I would invest on a lazy boy. I would spend that extra money, but the problem is you have to wait like 3 months for the chair. I'm impatient. If you're impatient, then I guess invest on this, but invest when it's on sale. $200 not worth it. $140 was great. There's different colors, black and red, black and blue. I believe they charge maybe $10 or $20 extra when it's on sale, like $150, $160. So if this color is not for you, you could get those colors. By the reason why I got it, because this was the cheapest one, and plus it complements my carpet well, so I don't mind too much. Other than that, before I sit on the chair, I would say it's comfortable. Some of the positive is that it's comfortable. It's a comfortable chair. The stitching is very well made. So far, the stitching hasn't, you know, messed up or anything like that. So far, the quality alone is really well made. The chair alone, for being sturdy and all that stuff, not really, but just like the fake leather quality is actually pretty good. The PU leather, whatever you want to call it. Now I'll sit on it. Sometimes it makes these little noises. So, you know, it is what it is. You get what you paid for. That's pretty much sums up about this chair. Now for the armrest. Sitting down, you're gaming like this, right? You're good to go if you're gaming like this. You don't need to invest an extra cushion for the armrest, none of that. Now, if you're an elbow guy like me, your elbows will be sinking into the cheap plywood. So it will bother your elbows. So that's where it comes in, the whole investing on, how you call it, a armrest cushion or whatever for, you know, protection for your elbows. But if you're like this, especially if you're watching a movie or show, whatever, you should be good. You should be fine unless you're on the phone and you're like, you know, then yeah, you're gonna have to invest on it. Now, before I start reclining, I have lower back pain from time to time. You know, my lower spine does bother me. This chair, I had to invest on a lumbar pillow. So this is it. I bought one way too small. I kind of wish I had the measurements correctly. So I'll have to probably position it over here when I sit down all the time on this chair. And this really helps with my lower back. It's great. Without it, I will start getting some pain on my lower spine. I'm not saying that this chair is terrible. It's not. It's very comfortable, but everyone is different when it comes to their bodies. Just me, I've always had lower spine pain. Now, so the reclining. Whoa, you hear that? You hear that? The clicky clacky? All right. So, by the way, I got carpet sliders. The chair is very light. You push it around, move it around. It's a very light chair. So this, perfectly fine. One thing I did notice, I don't think the leg rest is going to last that long. I don't think it's going to take a lot of pressure through the months or so, perhaps through the years. Who knows how long this chair will last. But the leg rest is not very sturdy. So I don't know how long that's going to last. Now, obviously, you're going to have to put pressure. You have to put some weight in order to recline the chair. So if you're a very small person, a weak person, you know, you weigh like 110 pounds, you're not really much of a, you're just not a strong person in general. You might struggle trying to recline this chair. In the beginning, I think after a while you get used to it. Now, I'm fully relaxed. I don't have to put any pressure into the reclining to get that flat, like just pretty much like laying on a bed. Let's say, like once you don't put too much pressure, that's what happens. So you have to put a lot of pressure into this chair, and there you go. Can you sleep on this chair? I wouldn't depend my life on sleeping on this chair because it's not sturdy enough for it. Like, I'm sure you can. If you're someone who can easily fall asleep, you could definitely sleep on this chair. It's a comfortable chair, but for me, I just can't sleep on chairs. I just have a lot of difficulty sleeping on chairs. But overall, like I said, I'm 5'8", so if you're like 6'2" or something like that, you're just not gonna get that headrest. You're just not going to get that headrest. So if you're a short person, I would give it to maybe 5'11" and below, maybe 5'10" and below. If you're about like 200 pounds, I think this chair will last you a very long time. But for tall people, heavy people, I don't think this chair is for you. So there you go. Spin this around. Actually, I shouldn't do that because I'll tell you one thing. Man-spreading, don't man-spread on this chair. You're going to break the armrest. This one thing right here is not sturdy, okay? You got to be extremely careful. Don't do this shit. No, none of this leg stuff. You're just gonna rip the chair apart. So you have to be kind of careful. This is a small chair, so if you have thick thighs, I don't know what to tell you. You might not fit in this chair if you have very thick thighs. So it's really up to you. You get what you paid for. But 140 is great for this. 200, I don't think so. If you want something bigger, more sturdy, I believe. But like I said, the rotating, the rocking feature, I believe that's not going to last too long because you're spending $300 on the SRL. This is just a regular chair, but the SRL may be for you because it's similar to the Cougar. The Cougar is like $400. I think it's $100 more than that. So, like, I don't know. It's really up to you. It's your money. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you got any questions, drop them. I'll try my best to answer them. You guys have a great day. Take care.